I'm back. Well, not really. In practicality, I'm back. And look, there's a lot of stuff out there. I think you guys have read about flu and this virus and that virus and all that. Um, anyway, we're live. It is a Thursday, and I've been doing this now for over 20 years, not the YouTube blog, but the writing blog. And then the YouTube for about a year and a half. Haven't taken this much time off in 20 years because I just love you so much. um, but it last week, so I posted Friday that I would do a Ask Rich, which I did. And I just wanted to let you know a few things. A few things. The title has to be serene and formal. Um, I feel better, but I'm still kind of, basically had an illness that started out as a cold and went to the voice, and then it makes you feel lethargic, and then it just craps you out, binds you. And I still have faith in vaccines and flu shots and every illness illness out there. I am a believer that without what I ended up getting, I'd be in even worse shape. So a little battered, but I'm going to do my best to formally make it back on Friday, and should have a full crop of shows. And folks, believe me, when you get, and those of you that have had it, because I know a lot of people I've spoken to, the very few people I haven't been talking to anybody. I turned my phone on off and turn the computer off and all that, but it is lousy. It first of all, you feel like crap. It depletes you. Your whole energy is bad, and you can't get to sleep, and you have other issues come up and all that. So, take it easy out there and drink your water, stay afar from people. If you wear a mask, God bless you and all that. I don't, but I don't go out that much. So I must have done something. Anyway, just to give you a little update, because I know a lot of you have not slept since Rich has been gone. Okay, that's the funny stuff. I'm back, a little bit better, not great. Hopefully, this is the worst of it. um, Finally, and this is really, I'm asking for assistance now again. And I'm not the least bit embarrassed to, because I'm driving home from grabbing one of the 8,000 different cough drops and Shinigam and Mucigen and Mucimex and Tylenol and all the crap, which, by the way, a waste of time. It's like once you get sick, it's basically worthless to go out and buy all this stuff. That you do it beforehand, which I haven't learned yet. Okay. You may psychologically feel better, but you're really not helping yourself. The germs and all that, wash your hands, and they tell you all that stuff. Anyway, enough of my preaching. But I'm back. I'm back. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's Peter Brady. I'm back. That's an obscure reference. Look it up. Peter Brady voice. So I'm going down to the 7-Eleven because I don't have a normal, pharmacy kind of a place. And one of these obscure radio stations, and they're asking for money, and one of their drives, and give us this amount of money and we'll give you a coffee mug, and give us that amount of money and we'll give you I don't know, a Monopoly set, something of that ilk. And folks, I need cash just to survive, to do this, and otherwise I can't do it. And I know a lot of you have written me and say, and by the way, who have helped me in the past. I ain't creating any kind of genius. This isn't, masterpiece theater. I'm not pretending to be Aaron Sorkin. I just do this little show. You may agree with me, disagree with me, yada, 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 yada. Thanks to Jerry Seinfeld. But when I do a good job or even a mediocre job, and you have complimented me, thank you. Because it goes to a lot of me saying, I would like to keep you up to date on the various radio, TV, we don't have radio here, but whatever, television, internet, all that stuff that I've talked about, used to write more about. And I will continue to write. Ask Rich. I may even surprise you with an Ask Rich tomorrow. We'll see. And it's based on how I feel in the morning. God willing, there's a morning. And what I am asking for, any kind of meager help, support with a big capital S, is most welcome. Because, and I've said this a million times till I'm blue in the face, my advertising is you guys. I have begun very, very small amount, but just a eensy weensy of advertising. It's not really going to be ads. It's just going to be some plugs that people have paid for. Sharon Rummery, a great antique official in the Bay Area. It's a little preview. People like that, I'll do some little small reads for. But I'm not going to go into soliloquies about toilet bowls and shill for stuff that can make your smile sweeter, and banks, and savings and loans, and how to raise $1 million so you can pay all your credit cards off and that kind of shit. God bless it, but I just have always stated, advertisers are great until they tell you what you can't say and what they want you to say. More importantly, what they don't want you to say. I like being independent. I like being able to say what I want to say, even though you or somebody else may disagree with me. As far as my style, that I can't, well, I could dictate, but I've always said, look, if I'm not the one for your earbuds or eyelids, I think I just screwed up a metaphor, then, and I'm not being sarcastic, don't come here. I like to think that I'm unique, and then I have an occasional opinion that you may disagree with, or God, yes, agree with, but God, yes, also disagree. Disagree. That's why we're all here. It's opinions. I have an opinion, so do you. And anyway, long story short, I don't like being beholden to advertisers. I like a very, very vast membership or people who periodically donate. And don't tell me you don't donate because you don't like I don't do this or I pick on that, and that you're going to blackmail me and say, you know what, I used to donate, now I don't donate anymore because Rich does this, or Rich's head looks like Yul Brenner. I'm being sarcastic, but you know what I mean. Look, if you don't like the show, don't do anything. I'm not forcing you to. If you like the show, even when I'm sound crappy and I've got congestion and, and the mucus and and all that, I need the money. Yes, I do. I'm not embarrassed about it, because in order to keep doing it, I need support. Bing, 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 bing. This just in. You support me on this project. And I've been doing it for a while. And look, once I'm better, God willing, I'm going to get more guests. But by and large, I think sometimes guests are overrated, and you like it short and simple. I almost said something else. And all I'm asking for, if you can, please make a donation. If you click up on my PayPal icon, which, by the way, if you have a desktop, laptop, that's how you get to my PayPal. That's how you donate. It is important. I live and survive, not literally, but pretty much so, on your contribution. How much, Rich, can we give? Well, whatever you can survive with, whatever you can tolerate. I'm not going to stop you from contributing an amount which is okay within your budget. If those of you that have a budget, I know we live near Silicon Valley. I know a lot of my fans, and even some that are non-fans but continue to watch, live near Silicon Valley. They always contribute, some not so much lately, because they like watching a show, because they're not impressed with talking about 18th round draft picks and bullshit, really, about various mundane, stupid ass stuff that doesn't make any iota of impact on our lives these days. And God, are we dealing with situations, right? I'm not even talking just politics. I'm talking about the media. I'm talking about communications. I'm talking about all this stuff. And I at least give a breath when I can breathe of fresh air and talk about the very things that you could talk about and basically have a forum to go to and to air your wants, to air your misdeeds to about others that you perceived as having misdeeds, that kind of a thing. So if you can, I implore you to donate and to contribute. By doing so, you help me, which will help the show. I will personally call you, email you, text you, whatever, and thank you. Thank you for contributing so that I can continue to do this. Okay. If you do not want to be bothered, I get that a lot too. You want to be anonymous. I get it. I will not bother you. But I will again thank you from the bottom of my heart because that's what I do. You're helping me, you're supporting the program. And it's as simple as that. I do not have a staff. My staff is this, it's me, all this stuff. And when I get sick, it not only is crummy because I feel like crap, this is what I survive on, folks. And again, pardon my voice, pardon my and pardon my lethargy. You do feel lethargic. It's been kind of a rough week. I'm not, killing myself here. You get my drift. A lot of other people who are worse off and all that. But I would like to just say again, thank you. If you have feedback, if you're somebody out there that works at one of the television stations or radio or internet and you have a gripe with your company, maybe they're doing something, you want to give me a tip, it's rich.lieberman at gmail.com. RICH dot LIEBERMAN, rich.lieberman at gmail.com. If you want to text me, 415 999 39s 4454. Once again, 415 999 4454. If you want to text me, just be clean, no jokes. And I will respond and investigate as vociferously as I can. So, drinking a lot of tea, doing a lot of water, water. This is my best Len Tillum impression. Been doing a lot of tea, a lot of water. How come you call it a lawyer? But folks, yeah, survival. That's what I use the money. I pay the bills, the internet, high speed, phones, all the stuff, time and energy that I use for the most part to investigate so that I can continue to give you the content, the stories, the opinions every now and then that you look forward to every day. Finally, again, sorry about the voice. doing my best. I will most likely, God willing, be back on Friday, give you an Ask Rich, maybe some surprise things coming up. Thank you for watching. Please tell your friends, your enemies, your lawyer, your doctor, your rabbi, your priest, everybody in the whole kish and caboodle about my show. Subscribe. And again, tips. I give you all the information. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being a supporter of this show. Please make a donation of any amount. The more, the merrier. And I, once again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.